morning everyone. Today is 18th April 2021. I came to my southwest corner of my area, my garden. So I thought let me show you what is the status and what are the growth in this area. So mostly this side is 60% shade in the daytime, so only in that corner it is 90% sunny the whole day. That's why I have planted that golden coral weeping willow plant and this keifer pear. So except that corner, these get kind of less shade. I can say 4 hours of sun per day. So the plants which need less sun per day are very good for this area, thinking that I have planted some. So here this is I have planted one variety of Hosta last year. I don't see any new shoots, but maybe it is taking more time. This is a bee balm, which is the blooms are red color and it smells very nice. The leaves, yeah, it is a I like the scent or smell. I don't know how to explain the type of smell, but it's beautiful. I like the scent also. So I was inspired by a YouTuber who had a lot of this bee balm plant, and she spoke very nice things about this plant, and this plant is one of her favorite. Otherwise I never heard of this plant. So then after that, after knowing from her, first I bought a magenta color bee balm, which I have planted west side of my daffodil garden, and that also survived. I saw new leaves this month, so that had survived. And first I planted last year that one in the spring, and after I think 2-3 weeks I found the red color too in one nursery, and from there I got this one. So I covered enough mulch in the winter, but in March I removed a little bit so that they can get some air and sun to produce the new branches. And then I think somehow it has worked well. So I'm very happy that this plant has survived. And this is from last year. I have planted these hollyhocks. I showed them the seeds indoor, and I had planted when they were seedling. Then I had transplanted them to outside. So everywhere here and there I have planted 2-3. So these two are from those. I think there were 3 here. I am seeing now 2 only here. And this is again another Hosta. So the bee balm, I made sure that on each side I will plant. So that is one variety of Hosta, and that is a different variety of Hosta. They two are not same. And I had sowed a few wildflower seeds here last year. So just to save the space, I had covered the dead branches just here. Few I threw, and the leaves are still there. And so this area was some wildflower plants, including zinnia, magenta color zinnia, pink color zinnia, and many other plants. And I am hoping maybe now it is too soon for them. Still I can see some seedlings there. Yeah. And this one, if you see, this is one city of Leon, that clematis I have planted here. So this looks still, they are hardy, and it will grow, and it will get much better shoots soon. So this is again some ornamental grass. Like last year I had transplanted them. Last year I planted the original mother plant in front of my house, and from there when I planted them in 3 spots, but only in front of my house, close to my entrance door. There only they grew massively. So from them and the other 2 spots, they grew very little. So, but so where there are a lot in front of my entrance door, I transplanted many of them on this side and on other locations also I will see. So from that one mother plant I had, and I knew this is hardy, it will survive, and it looks so too. Then this is a hardy geranium. I forgot the name. I have 2-3 colors last year I planted. So these are I bought as plants from one nursery, because I learned they are very pretty plant and they multiply and they are kind of ground cover. They are very good plant. So this is one hardy geranium. It came out, so I'm very happy with that. And this just I planted last week, a petunia. And then this is again the ornamental grass. I have planted few there, few here. But when I planted I was not sure, because it was, I think, in summer, very hard sun, and they needed a lot of water. So every day I was wondering to keep them alive, but I was not sure they will be survive or not, but they survived. Everywhere I planted these ornamental grass, they survived. And that is one heuchera. So this is, I think, spearmint, if you can see the tag. Spearmint. I love the bloom. So every heuchera does not have pretty bloom. This I found very pretty bloom, so that's why I have got this. So this is on my, you can say, southwest corner. So and I was inspired by one YouTuber. She used to border her garden with all these kind of logs, tree logs. So I thought, okay, many of my branches of this tree was broken and on the ground 2-3 times in the heavy storm. So I thought, let me temporarily keep them. If I change my mind, I can put bricks or concrete border later. But in her, I'm talking about the YouTuber, I find her garden very pretty when she used this. So that's why I also thought, let me try. And so I made it an elliptical shape, because I have the second door there of my fence. So I did not want too much crowded that area. I wanted to keep that area spacious enough to move the lawn, for the lawnmower to take their machine for lawn mowing. And that is my main gate for the backside, for the fence. So the trucks should be able to come. That's why this area I wanted it to be as much free, as free as possible, I mean. So thinking that, I did not make it circular or square or rectangle. I thought, how can I make it space enough for my plants and also a good shape. So thinking that, I made this kind of elliptical. So even if I will transfer into concrete border or brick border, I will try to keep it in a elliptical shape. To that elliptical garden, here close to my fence, I have few plants. So that is one, I'm forgetting the name. I'll text in the screen. I'll write in the screen. I planted last year. It was late summer. I was not sure it will survive or not, but I thought, I tried. It is hardy and it came out, the leaves came out this week only. And here I have some wildflower seeds. 3 days ago I sowed. And this is, you can see, this is a Hosta with big leaves. I don't remember the name now. And this is a azalea, white color azalea. And here also again ornamental grass here. So if they will grow, they will cover this with that silvery white color, thinking that I have to put them there. And there is another Hosta. This is a different type Hosta than that one. That is different variety, and this is different variety. I think I'm seeing the shoot, maybe this one. No, it is not one. Okay, somehow I'm not able to see, but Hosta are very hardy. And last year I planted here first week of December. This is a Weisela. Now I don't remember the exact name of the Weisela, but this is one Weisela, and far away that is a 9 bark. So I bought 5 9 bark and 5 Weisela. So one I have planted here, and the other 4 I have planted in my eastern side garden. So I found them on sale, so I bought so many, and I know they are very pretty plants. So they are actually kind of shrub, so they will be 5 by 5 feet. They will take 5 by 5, nearly 5 feet height, 5 feet width, and they will cover this area. So let's see. Initially it was my plan that okay, let them survive, and I see the new branch, you see this green, so they survived. So this is that which I planted later, and this was, I think, last year I have planted one hibiscus, pink blooming, and then this is my keifer pear. So actually I wanted to sow this keifer pear. This is the 3rd year, but last year was the last year I planted. So on the 1st year, whatever, actually the height was the same height when I bought. I mean, like this 8 feet, I can say. When I bought, it was already 8 feet. So last year I saw only leaves coming out. So this is the first time I am seeing all these blooms. So they may produce some fruits this year, I believe. But I am okay if they don't produce. I want it to survive first for 4 or 5 years at least, because according to me, at least they need 5 years to be settled properly in the ground. And I'm not expert, so I did not fertilize properly each year. And I was very busy. If I would have got time, I could have done that. But anyway, these are the blooms. First time I'm seeing. And then this last year I planted. This is just ornamental evergreen plant, and this is I thought kind of bluish, light blue, purplish kind of flower, but it was wrongly tagged, and magenta bloomed. It bloomed magenta last year, and it bloomed a lot. So only this plant I was thinking it will survive among all my clematis, but I'm very happy to see this. If you can see the branch, and this is one lilac, purple bloom lilac. First I planted this lilac, and that's how I thought it is close to the fence. So because with time they grow, and they grow in the in that mother trunk. They grow a lot. That's what I have seen about the lilac. So thinking that it may increase space, so I gave that much space. And first I planted that, and then slowly when I needed space for a daylily, I planted daylily, and then I planted that clematis, and then this is a chrysanthemum, yellow color. So somehow like that it became 3 major plant, and so I will properly make the border later. And this is a red climbing rose. Last year I planted. It was too late when I planted, very hard sun, I mean summer. But this is a plant which survived very well immediately. When I planted, immediately it bloomed, and it continued blooming all summer. And this is a lavender. I have one in my front, and this is a second lavender. And then this is the golden curl weeping willow tree. I think this will be its 4th year. So it becomes a giant tree, and I was inspired by a YouTuber that the branches, the way it swings in the air, it looks very pretty. But with time it will be a giant. That's why I have given this much space, so that with time if they will grow, they should have enough space. So till then I have some small plants around them I have planted, which will be okay. And this is the 9 bark. I just wanted to show you that how, see, I have not trimmed it, So this will be the flower according to the tag. See, and here I have, so this is a hibiscus. This is a hibiscus last year I planted. This is a spirea, and there are few pumpkin seeds I have sown here. Last year also I did, this year also I have sown. And this is a hollyhock, and this is one kind of yellow blooming sedum one of my friend gifted me. So I had forgotten, only when I saw these leaves coming out there, then I remembered that okay, this is that sedum. And this is one iris, a new type of iris that I got from Boston last October. Then this is again another hollyhock. So these are last year I planted when this area was filled with lot of plants. So at that time I was just searching where to put them. So my purpose was just to keep them alive, and if one year they will bloom, they will reseed themselves, and every year I will just remove the extra plants. And so this is a Bodelia, they say, butterfly plant, purple color. This is one dianthus, pink color. This is one variety of iris, I forgot the color. And this is again one autumn jade sedum, and then this is one ornamental grass, and this is I think Juhin or something, that pink color climbing rose. So first I planted this climbing rose, and it was very slow to grow. I saw only few leaves last year, but each time I came to this side I always watered properly. I wanted it to be survived, and this spot was very rocky, and I have worked hard to make this plant survive, because 4 years ago I had one climbing rose, exactly the same variety in the front, and there were a lot of branches for 3 years, but each year deer was eating, and the third year I could not save that plant and it died. But I had seen them blooming and they are very pretty. So second time last year when I found this plant, I planted it here, and because this spot was very rocky, it was not easily producing new branches. But as compared to this, that was the red color climbing rose, that one. So that was when I bought. It was not very healthy, it was not looking very healthy, but that produced a lot of new branches and it bloomed a lot. But they both are very pretty, and I wanted it to be survived. That is, I think, one raspberry plant. And here on the first, I think 2 years back, this will be the third year. So I developed this area 2 years ago. So on the first year I only planted these iris, so they all are, according to me, different color according to me. And then last year I planted few more plants like that one. I added that last year. This one I added last year. And this is, I'm not sure what type of lily, maybe stargazer or Casablanca something, but one fragrant variety, I think I planted that, and I forgot about it. Only this week when I saw the leaves, then I remembered, oh, I have planted the lily there. So it is not a day lily. It is not a day lily. It is another variety of lily whose flower stays more than 1 day. Every day lily flower stays only 1 day. And then here I have sowed some seeds, some vegetable seeds, I believe, or some wildflower seeds. So now let me move a little bit here. This is another variety of dianthus, that is one variety, and this is another variety of dianthus. And this is one variety of daylily. So last year I added many daylilies, and each of different variety. So I think in 2-3 months when they will bloom, then only I can show you that I think only yellow color I have repeated to two, but every other color is one. So wherever I am showing you the day lily, each is different color, and according to my knowledge they are hardy, so they will come every year. So this is again I think that yellow sedum, and here I have planted last week I think it is pink color bleeding heart, and this is it's not nicely visible, but this is white hosta yeah, no, sorry, not hosta, white color daisy. This is white color daisy, it may come out. And here last year I had a rose of maroon color dwarf variety marigold. So here now I have daffodil. Here I think there are 7 daffodil bulbs I have planted, thinking they will be like that each year. I mean, they will multiply and they will make a curvy border. Then 2 years ago I planted this, not last year, last year I planted this spirea. So one here, 1, 2, 3, 4th, I think one more I planted in this row, thinking that it will be a border, because they are hardy and they grow very fast. That is my experience. So I had 5, but now I see only 4. So my plan was just to get a border. So referring to these border I made, thinking that to continue I did not, because it had a lot of plants. I did not continue the spirea there, but from here I continued. So this is again spirea, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 of them died 2 years ago, so again I replaced them. But it was easy for me, because in front of my house there are 2 and they make a lot of baby plants, so each year I see them. So I just pulled them here, and the first 2-3 months they look like as if they are dead, but somehow they survived. So this will, with time, this will be a border of spirea. 1 daffodil I have planted here, and then this will be a border of spirea, pink blooming, and this is 1 pink single layered hibiscus. So here how many, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here there are 4, that's spirea, and then there are 4 spirea. So with time there will be a border of spirea from there to there, and there, and then this will be a daffodil line in between. So it just happened like that. I wanted originally I wanted a border like that, so that the plant from there it died. Then here I wanted a border like that. So first I planted this spirea, and then this is I planted last year, so it was new. I was searching space for that, and finally I found here. And that is one variety of iris, and this is I think blue. I forgot the manite or what variety, I forgot the variety, but this is a Veronica blue color Veronica. And this is one crab apple, flowering crab apple. So, and this is one that wedding night or something, hydrangea. So yeah, so now it looks ugly. 1 plant I left, let me go there. So that is that lilac clematis day lily. So last year I got this chocolate mint. So I was searching space where to plant, and they need full sun. So somehow close to this weeping willow, in between weeping willow and that keifer pear, I thought I can put here, because the way they spread I cannot plant them very close to any other plants. so I thought here I can restrict them. I'll try at least to restrict, not to go and spread, but still see there I have planted, and you see this is again that branch. I see the root reached up to here. See the root reached up to here. This is the root reached up to here. So this is my chocolate mint. This is my chocolate mint. They smell very nice, very nice. I love them. But I don't cook or add mint a lot. Somehow neither me or my family likes mint items. Only in some biryani I add, so that it will not be visible with other spices. Smells so nice, very nice. And it grew very, very fast. So when I bought, the plant was, I think, only this much, and now it has up to, so this all area. So yeah, that's it for today. Let me stop here. Thank you for watching.